Welcome back. This is the part of the show that I like to call All Hart. And this week I want to introduce you to a recording artist, Felicia Punzo. Growing up, Felicia was teased and bullied for being passionate about her singing. But after now 4 pop albums, the star is lending her voice to help others with her anti-bullying and self-esteem tour. And she joins me now to tell us more about it. Welcome, Felicia.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm looking at all your CDs, such a big body of work for such a young person.
That was really cool how they did that.
You've done a lot of music, and tell us a little bit about your music first, and how you started singing.
When I was younger, I did musicals, and then my parents took me to the recording studio when I was 13. I did a lot of cover songs, and then I started to record my own music. I love all different genres, but more the mainstream pop, dance music, that really caught on to me. I love performing. I just don't like just singing. I like putting on a show with dancers and stuff.
Being the entertainer,
yeah,
the full-round entertainer.
That's what I like.
So you're still making music, and you're still doing great things for yourself, but you're also, you're helping out a lot of other people. And you had mentioned as we started about that you were being bullied for what you were doing?
Yes.
Which sounds insane, but okay.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it does. It sounds ridiculous, but.
People liked me for me, but they didn't like that I did things with music. It was more or less, I was
What's
different.
Up with that?
I don't know.
Well,
I know you do music too, so it's like.
You would think people would embrace that. It's a very cool thing.
It's because people that do things with the art, I guess, are labeled as being different, and I really think we're the cool ones in this sense.
That's
because
right.
We're doing something that we love to do, and people are afraid to do that. And that's why I'm doing this tour, to encourage people to do what they love, even if it's music, if it's being a doctor, if it's being an athlete. People that, you be who you want to be, don't ever hide it.
So artists and theater people kind of stick out in a crowd, so maybe that might be a reason, but there's never a good reason. But you're going into schools, you're sharing your story with other young teens, and what's that been like? What do you do when you go see these kids?
Well, so far, I've been to a few schools, and it was very touching for me. I've done it with Councilman Kenyatta Johnson, and he is an amazing person who really supports me. And we went to the schools and we told our story. I told what I've been through, and afterwards I see the kids, and I talk to them online, and they tell me their stories, and I try to help them as much as possible because I didn't have that outlet. I had a great family support system, but outside that, I really didn't have no one to look up to help me with that, and I'm hoping to be that person for the kids of the tri-state area. Right now, South Philadelphia, but we're trying to expand. So.
And you're so young, so we're not talking about a long time ago. This is you're only a few years ago for you, and we hear about anti-bullying all the time, but you're saying it's alive and well, unfortunately.
Yes.
And really still pretty prominent among all the school kids. Is that right?
Yes. I graduated high school maybe 3-4 years ago, and it was really bad then. Mostly my sophomore, freshman year was the worst. It started getting a little better growing up because I stood my ground. That's when I made that song, I'm Just a Kid, which is my anti-bullying song. And that's where I was just like, I'm doing what I want to do. This is my life. I still had, a good group of friends, but it was just people chit-chatting and talking behind my back for no reason. And I'm thinking, I'm a shy girl, what's going on? But it's just, now it just goes over my back. You still have people talking. Everyone's a critic. Everyone has their own opinions. So
but you standing on your own. Felicia Punzo, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I really
you're lovely.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And good luck with your tour. So if you want to nominate someone who is all heart for our show, email allhearttv@gmail.com. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.